wasn't what it appeared to be. Would you be able to tell the difference? Many people would be shocked and amazed to discover that their elected government would intentionally spray toxic compounds into the air over their heads. Tens of thousands of people from the state of Maine to the country of New Zealand have documented this airborne spraying program. Thousands of photographs now exist on the internet detailing the blatant and direct assault on our breathable air by the Air Force. The evidence, as we shall discover, speaks for itself. How could this happen? Why is it happening? Who is spraying us? What is in the chemtrail soup that we are helplessly ingesting? Normal jet contrails are formed above 30,000 feet and last only a few seconds. Normal contrails are created very rarely and are caused by the intense heat thrown off of jet engines as they climb towards their cruising altitudes. Designed to appear as normal contrails, chemtrails, on the other hand, do not occur from the mixture of engine heat and water molecules at high altitude. They usually occur between 12,000 and 20,000 feet, and photographic evidence clearly demonstrates that these emissions are coming from spray nozzles attached under the wing, near the engines, or extending from the rear of the plane. As these satellite photos clearly demonstrate, chemtrail spraying has been designed to occur in such a way as to make them appear as normal cloud cover moving into a given area. The government is trying everything to hide them from the public. They use on-air weather personalities to explain the constant daily barrage of chemtrails. The weather satellite pictures used on regular TV channels are watched electronically to remove the obvious line patterns. But as you can see, by going to the NOAA's site and obtaining raw feed prior to release to subscriber stations, there is much in the clouds over the world that does not belong there. Studies done by independent laboratories indicate that the following elements can be found in chemtrails as well as in our rainwater. One scientist in California, using the proven NASA technology of resonance imaging, verified these elements as well as many others. It has been found that polymer fibers are used as a binding agent for the desiccated red blood cells. These blood cells are peppered with pathogens known to be harmful to human health. Over a 3-year period starting in 1999, researchers have discovered a veritable shopping list of these pathogens in increasing strength. Many doctors and hospitals have, since 1996, indicated that death and illness of their patients from unknown airborne elements has increased a whopping 3,000% over previous years. It would appear by these facts that the evidence indicates a starting of the chemtrail spraying program since about 1987 in various test regions in the Southwest and full-blown chemtrail activity against the citizenry since 1996. Try this interesting test yourself. Go through the photos of you and your family as far back as you can and see if you can find any chemtrails in these pictures. One of our producers has found photographic evidence as far back as 1984. National Geographic magazine, well known for their excellent outdoor photography, shows the appearance of chemtrails in that same year. A perusal of back issues from your local library of any outdoor magazine, such as Field and Stream, will show chemtrails over U.S. cities as early as the mid-1980s. Why are we being sprayed with these chemicals? To what purpose? Much speculation has been spent on the reasons. The Air Force has undertaken a multi-year program spanning several years, ranging from protection from the sun, reducing global warming, weather modification, to population control. Despite numerous attempts by thousands of concerned people to get answers from the Air Force and the government and various senators, no information is yet forthcoming from those responsible for this, certainly the greatest visible crime against humanity the planet has ever seen. Let's look at each of these theories in turn. One of the first theories to appear by disinformation artists was that chemtrails were here to help us from the damaging effects of the sun's rays. At first blush, this appears to be plausible, but it does not explain the well-documented sprayings of aircraft mainly over large population centers, while ignoring obvious hot spots like barren deserts that might deserve such constant daily spraying. This explanation also doesn't cover the desiccated red blood cells loaded with harmful pathogens. This theory was further weakened when it was discovered that much of the spraying happens to occur at night under the cover of darkness. Clearly, protection from the sun's rays is simply misinformation dangled to those who are chemtrail aware so that they would go back to sleep. Another lie foisted upon chemtrail researchers is the oft-told pattern of global warming. The idea presented is that the globe is overheating, and that chemtrails are the answer, causing a decrease in temperature. This hopeless fib is easily destroyed by the following facts. Chemtrails are sprayed at night, when the sun is beyond the horizon. The chemical makeup of chemtrails belies this and other theories. What do anthrax, spores, and lupus have to do with deflecting heat from the planet? If saving the planet from global warming were the actual goal of chemtrails, why hasn't the government come forward to use this as a publicity coup?